This plane looks like it needed pretty much the whole runway to get in the air, but it is now in the air and it is flying pretty decently. Very smooth. Oh, I just lost a piece of the plane. I don't know what that piece is. It flew off. So we're going to prepare for an emergency landing because I don't know what that is I lost. Maybe my canopy. So we're going to put flaps down, gear down. I've got no power. I'm not going to make the runway. Gear up. So I don't know what happened, and I don't know what that part is that came off the plane. We're about 300 or so feet from base camp, and somewhere around here is the plane. Unfortunately, the battery stayed connected off the impact, which is good news. I used the sound of the plane to kind of guide me in. And it's over here. And let's see what we have. All right. This looks like not a terrible crash landing. Looks like I put it down about as good as you can given the situation. I had landing flaps down, and I think I did get the gear back in. As far as damage, oh, I didn't get the gear back in. I got the main gear in, but not the nose gear. So now would be a good time to point out other features of the flying site, namely these trails that are mowed into the brush in relatively even increments down through the downrange flying area to help in case you have to do a recovery mission. And I'm pretty sure off in the distance right there is that piece. Unfortunately, this grass is very tall and very soft, and that's why the plane survived the emergency landing, and that is why in this giant space I could find the piece that fell off my plane. That is the engine compartment cover. When that part blew off the engine compartment, I was getting no thrust out of the exhaust, and no thrust out of the exhaust means that we're landing now. To return to the flight area and a full assessment, looks like the plane suffered very, very minimal damage, and by minimal I mean the only thing actually